Your Revised Standard Version, chapter 13, verses 1 to 18. Verse 1. So Abram went up from Egypt, and he and his wife, and all that he had, and Lot with him into the Negeb. Verse 2. Now Abram was very rich in livestock, and in silver, and in gold. Verse 3. He journeyed on by stages from the Negeb as far as Bethel, to the place where his tent had been at the beginning, between Bethel and Ai. Verse 4. To the place where he had made an altar at the first, and there Abram called on the name of the Lord. Verse 5. Now Lot, who went with Abram, also had flocks and herds and tents. Verse 6. So that the land could not support both of them living together, for their possessions were so great that they could not live together. Verse 7. And there was strife between the herders of Abraham's livestock and the herders of Lot's livestock. At the time, the Canaanites and the Perizzites lived in the land. Verse 8. Then Abraham said to Lot, let there be no strife between you and me, between your herders and my herders, for we are kindred. Verse 9. Is not the whole land before you? Separate yourself from me. If you take the left hand, then I will go to the right. Or if you take the right hand, then I will go to the left. Verse 10. Lot looked about him and saw that the plain of the Jordan was well watered everywhere, like the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt in the direction of Zoar. This was before the Lord had destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. Verse 11. So Lot chose for himself all the plain of the Jordan, and Lot journeyed eastward. Thus they separated from each other. Verse 12. Abram settled in the land of Canaan, while Lot settled among the cities of the plain, and moved his tent as far as Sodom. Verse 13. Now the people of Sodom were wicked, great sinners against the Lord. Verse 14. The Lord said to Abram, after Lot had separated from him, raise your eyes now and look from the place where you are, northward and southward and eastward and westward. Verse 15. For all the land that you see, I will give to you and to your offspring forever. Verse 16. I will make you your offspring like the dust of the earth, so that if one can count the dust of the earth, your offspring also can be counted. Verse 17. Rise up, walk through the length and breadth of the land, for I will give it to you. Verse 18. So Abram moved his tent, came and settled by the oaks of Mamre, and which are at Hebron, and there he built an altar to the Lord. Genesis chapter 13, verses 1 to 18, New Revised Standard